Kitty. Kitty. Hi. Oh, good morning. Look at her little clip ear. They do that. She was a feral because she just showed up at my house one day. She's a feral. Feral? Whatever. Good morning. I just wanted to talk about some stuff. Serious stuff. And maybe do some. No, I'm not gonna be able to read. Well, I do have my glasses right here. I found them. Oh yeah, let's do this beast. So Jay, you're an interesting person. I haven't checked out you. Do you have a channel or something? Let's see. Today's Wednesday, garbage day. I was thinking of one of my favorite teachers this morning and how she would show up in class and we all just watch her. Second grade. She was Miss Woolsey. And she had a street named after her. We all loved her. She was a very good teacher. And she'd make her own dresses. And she'd make those big dresses. Not long. It was in her mid-calf. But the ones that, the skirts. Like Heidi makes skirts. So I do have a working sewing machine, but I need to put a needle in it. I thought it needed a pedal, but it doesn't. It's a side where you use your knee. Because I would like, why I'm kind of like, I don't like sewing machines. I came from a sewing household. My mom used to make our dresses for the Kingdom Hall, and my sisters learned how to sew very good. But when I was little, I was fascinated with the sewing machine, and I accidentally sewed my fingers. That's why I'm afraid of it. But I would love to make my own clothes, my own leggings, because I wear leggings a lot. Like Heidi does. She makes her own. She makes her own clothes. She makes everything her own. And I agree with that. Anywho, I just finished watching a nurse, okay, who got fired from her job because she didn't want the jab. And she said she's pro-vax. She just didn't want, she didn't like the, they need to do more research, she thought, on the ingredients in the the COVID vaxes. And I agree with her. So, and I do have, I have a doctor's appointment. So I'll let you guys know because I had all the symptoms of COVID. And I think I got it by people shedding because most of my town and the places I go, they had to get vaccinated. And and then not wearing, you don't have to wear the mask. And then they said, no, you do have to wear the mask. So they were the people that, got the vax and then they didn't have to wear the mask. They're breathing the same air as me. Okay. So, and you know what? That is so untrue. I'm living facts. Okay. I had a fever. I had a cough. I had the running. I had everything, all the symptoms. No smell, no. I still have that. Okay. No smell, no taste. Yeah, I still have that. I hate that. I think that's like a chemical thing. Huh. Because they said when some people that got vax, they said that they had got a certain taste. Was it a metal taste? Okay. I'm just speaking truth, okay? So I'm so looking forward to this doctor's appointment. But if I have COVID, I have to tell her that I can't go in because I don't want to make anyone else contagious. Okay? This is so interesting. So I have to call back. Anywho, yeah. So that's what's going on in my world. Pretty ugly, huh? The two-horned wild beast. But now another wild beast comes into the world scene, John reports, and I saw another wild beast. This is Revelations 13:11 through 13. Okay? Okay. Another wild beast ascending out of the earth, and it had two horns like a lamb, and it began speaking as a dragon. How do dragons speak? And it exercised all authority of the first wild beast in its sight. And it makes the earth and those who dwell in it worship the first wild beast whose death stroke got healed. And it performs great signs so that it should even make fire come down out of the heaven to the earth in the sight of mankind. And it performs great signs, so should even make fire come. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about those things. Laser things. The wild beast has two horns, indicating a partnership of two political powers, and it is descending as coming out of the earth, not out of the sea. Thus it comes out of Satan's already established earthly system of things. It must be a world power already existing that takes on a significant role during the Lord's Day. So I think we're in the Lord's Day. Oh God, please, because it's here. It's here. Wasn't there some scary movie? Okay, this is who I watched so far. I have to finish watching Lionel. I watched Mark Dice, which I believe God is using. There's many people that God is using on YouTube. Roy Potter's one of them. Oh, he is like Moses. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. Justin, you make really good videos, okay? Justin Michael, who I believe has God's spirit, okay? And Robin, you did throw him under the bus too, okay? I don't know. I was just thinking, because sometimes I think how they work together. Who cares? Because God is the judge. If people, Oh my goodness. Nick Avocado, because I used to watch him back in the day. He's gained he's triple in size. And I tried to warn him, okay? He used to be so beautiful. He's a really good violinist. I liked his bird, Mr. Noodle. But I guess he gave it, I don't know what happened to Mr. Noodle. But he came to, I guess, United States, and he just started eating fast food. And now he's double in size. And he has a lot of health problems because of it. No, I used to go on his live chats, and he would talk to me. He was nice. He very kind man. He's gay. And a lot of kids, like, because he had his bird, and a lot of children started watching him. I wonder if I think Nick, you are a bad example, just like for kids. I mean, adults I can watch you, but because you're funny, but I do not. And if YouTube is allowing kids to watch you, that's quite telling. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how to do the research or whatever. But that's between God and Jehovah God and Jesus and YouTube, because God's the judge. And I believe we're being judged right now. Some people they don't know, and they are like sheep, and they just follow people. And that just breaks my, okay, he knows when people are being fooled and lied to. He knows. One time I saw this young boy, I guess it was like 2 years ago, and he looked so sad. I think I talked about this. So I normally don't do this, okay? But he reminded me of my son. And oh my God, he looked broken, and I saw that because I'm hyper alert. And I pulled over. I go, "You okay?" And he goes, "I'm homeless." And he was a clean cut kid. And I'm like, I go, "You can pray about it." I go, "Do you need money?" I was going to give him $5. And he said, no, he didn't need money. But when I said, pray to God about it, his eyes lit up. Like he needed a reminder. You can pray. You don't need a priest to pray over you. You can talk to God in your mind. You can just think of God in your mind. You don't need to even say it out loud. Okay? Jesus or Jehovah, either one. Okay? Well, I had a girlfriend who was raised a Jehovah's Witness, but she was really, really smart. I think she had some type of autism, to tell you the truth. She looked normal. I mean, because she was brilliant. She had a photographic mind. So she could study a book and she would just remember. But she said, and she was into taking drugs. Okay, she's the one that introduced me to a few different drugs. Mushrooms was one of them. But she said she was she took something, I don't remember what. And she was being attacked by a demon. And she started saying Jehovah, but it wouldn't go away. Because she said, Gloria, it's because I wasn't thinking of Jehovah. I was just saying the name. Okay? So there's that's what she told me. And we were best friends for years. She ended up marrying a mailman, and she had 5 kids, and she would, oh my God, very creative woman. Like she made a very active woman, a swimming pool with a trampoline and a swing, a tree swing. So you go off the tree swing onto the trampoline, and then you jump in the swimming pool. She did that for her kids. She loved her children, but she went to college. She went to, she learned how to make drugs, I think meth or something. Anyways, she had her kids taken away because she was a drug addict, but she kept it. I worked with someone like that. They keep it at a tiny level, and so they can function in society. Okay. Anyways, I'm against recreational drugs. I am. Herbs are a different story. Okay, and wines are a different story, because people work really hard, and I used to serve those people, and they would go to a club to listen to some live music, and they would want to relax, and I would serve them. And I was remembering yesterday with my son, I'm like, my section, because I wouldn't, my section, because we would have sections, one waitress over here, one waitress over here, this club that they played live music. Okay. Like Nez's voice. Oh my gosh. This one woman. Oh, and men would go there too. Bands. It was so awesome. It was so fun. But there was immorality there. A lot of fornication and adultery. Yeah, I was remembering my section, I didn't see drunkenness. Okay. So that was a blessing. I didn't even know. I wouldn't serve people till they got wasted out of their mind. Okay. But the other waitress, I remember one girl, she drank so much, she fell down. I wasn't serving her. She fell down, cracked her head open, and there was a big pile of blood. Okay. Another one from not my section. I think he was sitting at the bar, old man, and he was coming out of the bathroom, and I saw another man. He was very drunk. Okay, he could barely walk. Another man pushed him back into the bathroom, probably to rob him. And I went and told my bouncer friend. Okay, I used to want to be a bouncer chick. Okay, I was like, so yeah, I was just remembering that. So yeah, you don't want to get drunk, like, because this morning, sometimes in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, I have to face this day. And my life is not bad, okay? But it's hard. It's not bad. I love my life. I love what God has blessed me with. He gave me the chance to have a garden, and he gave me secondhand gifts for my garden. I've always gotten secondhand stuff. About like, I loved dolls and babies when I was little. I even got a secondhand doll. Oh, it would go horseback riding with me. And it had only half its hair, and it was blonde. Oh, I love that doll. It was one of those soft dolls. Such a cute face. I'm just gonna go on with my day. I'll let you know about the COVID thing. Okay. Inver. That's all I'll say about that. And JR. I actually really respect him. Owen Benjamin used to rip on him though. JR. He has a lot of children. He's into, I don't like the drugs he does. I don't think that's healthy, because if kids got a hold of certain recreational drugs, JR, you have 5 children, they can commit suicide accidentally. Okay. It's not good. You want to be in your right mind. Okay. Bye.